We need a man like Iron Eyes Cody again. Iron Eyes Cody, he was in arguably the greatest public service announcement of all time. The PSA, public service announcement, first aired on Earth Day, 1971. Obviously, way before my time. I saw it on YouTube. In this PSA, Iron Eyes was paddling his canoe down the river. As he peered over the edge, he saw a piece of litter float by. Drums began banging. Iron Eyes continued paddling. More and more litter floated by, pelting the side of his canoe. He went around a bend and the perspective changed to where you could see behind him. There was a silhouette of several factories with huge stacks billowing out clouds of smoke. Iron Eyes pulls his canoe up on the riverbank. He steps out and is immediately confronted by a busy highway peppered with traffic. A lady carelessly rolls her window down, tosses out a bag. It bursts open at Iron Eyes' feet, full of trash. When Iron Eyes turns his head, you can see a single tear emanating from his right eye. That PSA literally changed the paradigm that the United States had on litter. From that point forward, the amount of litter in the United States decreased. Now, it is time for a new PSA or public service announcement with a message that will save you money and improve your health. The message is no more handshakes. That's right. The handshake has lived its life. It had a long life, going all the way back to at least 5th century BC. Ancient Greeks would approach each other with an open hand, showing they were not holding a weapon. Later, this evolved to shaking hands, so as Bullwinkle would say, nothing up my sleeve either. Now, in the United States, handshakes are rather ubiquitous, not so much in other parts of the world. Do you know if you go to Europe, people often greet each other with a kiss? That's why I hope if I run into Jennifer Aniston, I'm in Europe. In Tibet, people sometimes greet by sticking out their tongues. Now, there's several people's tongues I don't want to see, so that one's not an option for me. In New Zealand, sometimes people greet by mashing their forehead and noses together, and the idea is they're sharing air from each other's nostrils. I'm going to make a note to myself, don't go to New Zealand anytime soon. What about in Japan and parts of Asia? There they greet with a simple 30-degree bow. I like that one. That one has potential. I'm not alone in this idea. For years, scientists and doctors have said millions fewer people would get sick, thousands fewer people would die every year if we just stopped shaking hands. So why do we still do it? Have you ever been in a meeting and somebody said, well, that's the way we've always done it? The next meeting, you should be able to sit in that person's seat because they should be fired. Who is it going to be? Too bad Leonard Nimoy has passed on, or else Spock could tell us, greet everyone with live long and prosper. Someone needs to step up. Someone needs to make a public service announcement that changes this paradigm on shaking hands. In the interim, while this is happening, if anybody finds out when Jennifer Aniston will be in Europe, will you please let me know?